Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for what is our 10th anniversary celebration of TCCA, the Technology and Curriculum Conference of Aldine. We are extremely excited to recognize attendees from literally all over the world today who have registered to be with us. My name is Juan Arrieta, and I will be hosting this session along with my co host, Melissa Bishop. The title of this session is Record Your Lessons to Increase Productivity, a topic that we all like to know more about. It is going to end promptly at 1:50 so that we can then prepare for our next session. If you have any questions during the presentations, please enter them on the chat that is located to the right of your screen. And then towards the end of the session, I will give the presenter a 10-minute warning and display it at the bottom of the screen to allow time to wrap up the answer and make sure that you bring up any questions so that he can cover them before the session ends. With that being said, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce your presenter, Mr. MANNY CURIEL, who joins us from Sci-Fair ISD. And all right, Manny, thank you so much for joining us. We're glad to have you. The room is yours.
Hi, oh my God, I'm looking at the people. It's exciting to see new people and people from the last session. So yeah, my name is Manny. I'm one of the EdTech specialists in Sci-Fair. I support 10 campuses and all the teachers that teach LOT, which is the world languages, Spanish, German, French, sign language, and so we have lots of teachers to support. We are living in a hot mess right now with all this pandemic, and then that's why I always love when teachers say, "I'm going to record my lesson." It's like music to my ears, like yes. So I'm going to show you why I think that recording lessons is super important. With and without the pandemic, recording lessons is OMG the best thing ever. So soon you should see this little bit.ly coming down, the tickering down here. Or you can go to my website, which is the same thing as mannycuriel.com, and then click on sessions. So if you can share do the magic and share my screen. I'm going to tell you where you're going to click to go to this session. So that bit.ly that is coming up soon is going to go to just mannycuriel.com, and then you click on sessions, and ta-da! You're here. Oh, wait, wrong screen. I'm on the other one. Up to screens. I'm sorry. Alrighty. So if you missed last session, it's here. You just click on this link and it takes you to there. I have examples here for the online PD, and then this is the session that we're doing at 1. All of my sessions are self-paced. I do not need to be here for you to learn, and I do that for that reason, because I record and I have content available 24/7. Okay, hello, goodbye. This is what I hope teachers will start doing with their students. Record it, package it up, and then send that, and then kids have their learning available to them. So we're doing the 1 o'clock. So this is the site link. This is the promo video for the class that I teach in my district, which is recorded lessons. And I updated the look. I used to be a potato. I'm like, I don't want to be a potato no more. So look, it looks very fanciful now. I'm using Genially, which I love. Anyway, so you should see the little tinkering thing down here. Oh, it's not tinkering. It's already there. The bit.ly Manny -sessions. So you should be here already. I'm going to click on the link, and it's going to open Genially. It looks so good. Look, just wait until it just turns on. Isn't it cool? I love this. Okay, it's just like slides, but better. Oh my gosh, it is awesome. And it's free. What? Free. It's my favorite F word. Free. I love it. Anyways, okay. So if you can see, like I have to teach teachers is like, this is, you click here. This is, the arrow is not where it should be, but you get the point. Anyways, yes, record your lessons to increase productivity, because you're going to be available to your students 24/7, like I said. If you are not familiar with Genially, which why would you be familiar with Genially? You're gonna see this little hand on the top, and if you click on it, it tells you that there is something in there. There's a link or there's something in there. And you can also click the home button, and it will take you back to the menu, to the main menu. So I'm just letting them know how you're gonna navigate this awesome presentation. Okay, so this is the index. This is what this is the pace that we're gonna do. And it moves and it's neon because I love the 80s. I just do. So I try to theme it out. Okay, so I'm gonna go one by one. We have 8 slides. No, we have more slides, but this is like the menu that I have. So if you click on the home, you will be taken here. Now, I'm not going to click on intro. I'm just going to click on the next sign. But this is how, I think it's important to package it up for your students. Okay, so let's go to the intro to see why it's important. So I am not a big fan of people standing in front of the room and then just talking forever because so English is not my first language. That's why I'm all over the place, and you can see that sometimes I'm thinking because I don't know how to say it in English. So when I came to the States, I had such a hard time learning because the teacher will say something and I was like lost completely. When I first got this job in Sci-Fair as an edtech specialist, my boss loves to say caveat. The caveat is, and I was like, what is caveat? So she kept going on and I was stuck. I'm like, okay, what is a caveat? Is it caviar? And that's all I got stuck in. Now, if she would have recorded that, I could have paused it, process, got my phone, Google whatever it is, and then continue. So, but that wasn't the case. So if teachers are saying something that the student is not familiar with, you have lost them. So that's what I'm thinking. If there's something that students need to see over and over again, it's important that you guys record it. I was listening to Jake Miller, and he, which you should listen to his podcast, Educational Doctor, it is amazing. Amazing. Anyways, so this is one of the code that he used, and I just loved it. Like, do the best you can until you know better, and then when you know better, do better. I knew that whole group hurt me when I was a student, and I still did it because I didn't know any other way. I just didn't, so I did the same thing. But now that I know how to record, I always encourage teachers to do it. If they're not ready, I just make it available for them, and I'm here for you. But you really need to consider recording your lessons because the next video shows you why is important, I think, right? Yeah, why you should record lessons. I'm not going to play it because I'm not. We're all adults. It basically goes through what I'm saying. Sometimes students are not ready to learn. Sometimes it's like, my best friend doesn't like me. OMG. And then they're all bajiggity in the inside and the world ended. And they're not ready. They're not there. Or they need to go to the restroom. Or they're going on vacay. Or they went, to the doctor and they missed something. So those are valid points. Sometimes you're just not there. Or you, like me, I don't understand. I have to listen to the same thing over and over again because it just takes me long to understand what teachers are saying, especially if they're like me that I talk so fast. I have to pause it. Now, I get that a lot. Manny, you go so fast because I get excited. And teachers get excited too. But you have students that are learning this for the first time. Now, if I teach you WeVideo and you're not familiar with WeVideo, and I go, you're gonna be like, whoa. Kind of like when I'm learning Adobe, I'm like, oh my gosh, this does not get in my head. I have to listen to it over and over and over again. So you guys are familiar with your content. You are teaching students something that they're not familiar with. It's foreign to them. If you make videos, they can go back and watch them again. So consider doing that. I'm going to show you 5 different ways that you can. Oh, Teresa Duffus is here. Look at that. Yay! Yeah. Okay. So this is a class that I have available for my campus, for my district. So I tell them this is the things that the requirements for you to get credit. Now, you can take a look at all the videos if you want. I'm probably going to go one at a time. And if I don't have time, then they're all there anyways, because it's 5 different ones. And I asked them to do the Flipgrid reflections. Okay. So this is just, this is a copy of the class that I do with my school district. So I give them an overview because you don't know what you don't know. Sometimes they ask me, well, do you have any questions? I'm like, well, I don't know if I have any questions because I don't know. Especially when I'm talking about insurance, I'm like, I have no idea. So when you're talking about insurance, like, do you feel me? Like, it's so foreign to me that I don't understand it. I have to watch it over and over again. So I make little tiny videos showing the highlights of all these 5 different apps that I'm going to cover. So again, I'm not going to play them, but they're in here. And I love Genially because when I click on them, it's not going to take me to another site. It's just going to open up the video and I can watch it in there. So the students don't have to, go anywhere. So the video will showcase, the benefits of WeVideo and why I love recording in WeVideo. Now, I love WeVideo again because there's so many things you can do and so many layers that you can do. But you might not need layers. You might not need to do something that is super elaborate. You might not need green screen. So you might not need to do something like that. You might choose to do a recording in the Flipgrid Shorts camera, which is OMG amazing too. And it's a lot easier. You cannot do layers, but it's, well, one layer, not multiple layers. And there's a time limit and so forth. So these videos show you the limitations that you have in one of these apps. At least in my district, like I love Screencastify, but it saves in Google Drive. Then that's not, I cannot push that directly to students. I have to still take it to WeVideo. So again, these videos are not Sci-Fair specific. I'm just showing you like the 5 that I show you. I have videos specifically for Sci-Fair that say we do not share videos directly from Google Drive because for firewall, it just does not, the kids can't watch them. So you have to put them in WeVideo, or you can use Flipgrid. So I mean, shorts, so things like that. The teachers, at least in my district, need to know. But because I'm doing this outside my district, I do have this available. This is not my district. I'm just saying the different ways that you can record and how you can push it. All right, so this is the little intro. Just again, so if you have no idea, how to record in Flipgrid, which I don't know if teachers do or not. They can watch that little thing and says, maybe I want to take a look at that. So then the next will be the actual stations. Now, this slide will take you to that station, and it will tell you a little bit about the app, and it will show you a video and how to do it in that specific app. So again, you don't have to wait for me. You can open and click on it and do it on your own. Put some, you probably wearing headphones anyways, but you can go ahead and do it on your own if you want to. I'm going to go to, I want to go one by one, or if you put it in the chat, if you want for me to do specifically, then go ahead. But you're going to have questions. This is the time to be asking questions, people. I am looking at the chat on the other side, just saying. So I'll be answering your questions if you have them, and you should have questions because it's 5 different apps. I'm just saying it's a lot of information. And I'm gonna go with the first one because WeVideo is OMG the best thing ever. Oh, I'm gonna go to the WeVideo. Is it not taking me to the app? Maybe I linked it wrong. So sad. Did I? Is it the video? It's the video. So sad. Anyways, I linked it wrong because it should take me to the next tab, which will be this. But anyway, the magic of Genially, just click next and there it is. But anyways, I linked it wrong, just saying. I just need to go back and change it. So this will be the, when you click on that WeVideo, it should have taken you here. I can go back to home. I can watch the little video about how to change from this to this. And then here will give me the video on how to do WeVideo, like how to record in WeVideo. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the next one. I don't think I'm gonna show you. Look at this. I'm rather show you now and how to do it. So now that you know like what's in what, I'm gonna go ahead and literally take you to WeVideo and Flipgrid so you can do it. Good. Trying to learn a bit more. Okay, I'm gonna instead of you watching the videos, I'm gonna show you how to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna go to WeVideo. We're gonna open. Well, we do everything through Google because it just links our account, and it takes me to the main dashboard. Lord, good thing that I have Flipgrid already open there. You will see where it says video, record, GIF, and then podcast. I will suggest to do video because I can organize it better. If you are not familiar with how to organize and you just want to try it out, then by all means, just click on record and it's automatically going to open the recording for you. Oh my gosh. I am next to my router and it's still super slow. All right. So I'm just going to show you how to record. I'm not going to show you how to edit or how to add anything to it because it'll be too much. So you can click on video, which is what I normally do because I want to organize my videos. But since we're just showing you super fast, when you click recording, it automatically pulls out the recording features and it tells you where do you want to record. That's a new feature because I just saw it just now because I really don't push that button. Come on. You get to pick, do you want to record your webcam, this one? If you have a hover cam or a document camera, you can change that. Do you want to record your screen or do you want to do a mixture of both? You have all those options. Then it's going to ask you, do you want audio or no audio? And usually my videos, I click on no audio. Okay, there you go. So I want this video to be, so we're creating a project Jamboard. Whoops. I guess that's no secret no more. So if you're inside fair, you know that we're opening Jamboard. Anyways, oh my gosh, this is so slow. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna save it in my projects. And then you can do webcam or the screen or a mixture of both. Now, if you have a webcam, if you click webcam, that's when it gives you the option. Do you want to use this webcam or you want to use another camera that's already attached? So for this purposes, I want to do screen because I'm using my camera on StreamYard. StreamYard. I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh my gosh, my English. So anyways, all right. So, and it's going to record. I think it does work because I did it live already for somebody else. Okay, come on. There you go. Here, what do you want to use? Well, I'm using the microphone already. I'm using this. So I'm going to click no audio, which is usually what I do anyways. And then which screen do you want to record? Now I have two screens connected. The screen one is going to be your computer. And if you don't have another monitor connected, then you're only going to have screen one. So I'm going to do screen one, which is what I'm using. And it says 3, 2, 1. And you're recording. So I can go back and start explaining or teaching whatever it is that you want to teach. I said there's no audio. That was my preference. And then, if I move on or whatever it is, everything is being recorded. You can hide it if you want. If I look, it says WeVideo is sharing your screen because I'm also sharing my screen with StreamYard. So I think I have it. Yeah, look, this is the StreamYard. This is the WeVideo. So if you hide it, there's going to be another window that has that if you want. Okay, so I'm going to click stop sharing. And then I go back to WeVideo. And you can take a look at it. And I know it's amazing, Avi. So I'm just going to say save. And it will have it right here with all my media. It pulled it already in video one. I don't have to do anything. And I know you'll be like, OMG, what is all this? Because It's a lot. You can do a lot of amazing things in WeVideo. That's why you have layers. You can add more layers, but I don't want you to get overwhelmed or particularly about it. So I'm just going to keep the video as it is. I'm not even gonna. You can take the ends and the trim the beginning or the end if you want to. You select it, and then you just cut it like that. But there you go. They're like blocks. Okay, I'm not gonna do any editing at all. And then you go up here, you click finish. I'm gonna name in my video 3, which you shouldn't. You put a name on it, please. You see, so sad, Manny. Okay, I'm gonna move my playhead. There's a space right here that I don't want. Okay, there you go. Okay, so finish. Oh Lord, I don't see a thingy. Okay, there you go. See if it gives me there you go. Okay. You have to play with it. I'm telling you, that's a trick that I got. Okay, so HD, and then you save it in the server. You can save audio only if you want. You can do podcasts here. It's amazing. You can do GIFs if you want, 45 seconds, and it gives you 3 different sizes. But I'm just going to save it and then export, and that's it. That's all you need to do. It's easy. It looks overwhelming. But once you get familiar with this, there's amazing things you can do in WeVideo. It gives you an embed code, and it also gives you a sharing link. So that's WeVideo. I absolutely love it. That is my app to go. If you're not familiar with WeVideo, you also have Flipgrid. Flipgrid, you should be familiar with having for example, if I go into my WeVideo class, you'll have a topic, and then the students will respond, right? You'll have a little video here or a little GIF here with your instructions, and then you have all these responses in here, okay? But that's one way to use Flipgrid. Shorts is, it's the same concept, the same camera, but you don't need to have the responses from your students. This is a standalone video. You have 10 minutes as your limit, which 10 minutes, it's a long time. When you go to YouTube, trust, you're looking for how to cook something or how to fix, which I did. I always use the example of how to change the water filter from my fridge because I didn't know where it was. And you look, and you do not pick the long video. Like, you're gonna look for the shortest video, right? I'm waiting for comments here. You do 10 minutes. It's a long time, especially if you're learning something new. It feels like an eternity. So if you have to, because it's a concept that is really dense, do a second volume. This is video 1. This is video 2. Chunk it. Please don't do that to your students. When you stand in front of the room and you are talking for 40 minutes, I'm like, my brain is already like, no, because yeah. Anyways, so shorts is the same concept. You click record video, and I'm gonna have to record without my camera. I don't think it's going to tell me no because I'm using my camera here. So I think I'm going to need to stop my camera in StreamYard. I think so. Let me go back. Oh, it lets me. Yes. Okay. So if you're a newbie, you should be familiar with this. This is the regular Flipgrid camera that you can just click here and you start recording. You have other options here. You can record your screen. This came up a few months ago. So instead of recording, using this camera right here, you're going to record with just your screen, which is the same thing that we did with WeVideo. You can also upload a video that's really being recorded, and you can add to it. Just know that in total, you can only have 10 minutes. So if it's like a 2-minute video and you're going to add something to it, then that's perfectly fine. But I'm just going to do the regular recording. 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, guys, I need you to tell me What is a? Oh, my kids had a hard time with what is a heading. They didn't know what a heading was. Okay, and so I'm going to show them what's a heading, right? Then I click pause. Notice that it's not recording anymore. Then I can go into my options. I can upload a video of what a heading is, or I can go into my effects and I can picture, photo. Now this is not gonna, oh yeah, I do have headings. I have like my website. Hello. Okay, let's think. Let's see, what can I upload? I don't know. I don't know. Just my bald head. Okay. So I can just pretend that this is a heading. Okay. Well, and then I'm going to start talking about this. Okay. I'm going to click record again. And now I'm going to, oh, sorry, it's the wrong way. It's over here. So I click record. So this is what a heading will be. Remember that when we talk about, and you know, this, and that. And then you start talking about this. And then you click pause again. And then I can clear. Now this goes away. And I can add something else. I can add a board, which they're awesome. Look, math people. Yes. And then if I move it, look, I can still see the student. And then I close this. And then I do, okay, it's over here. Sorry, this is new. And then I'm going to draw. I'm going to pick a color. Okay. And then I can start doing my math here. And I can start saying this and that. So this will, oh wait, I need to start recording. Whoops. And then you start talking about your math and this and that. Now, granted, I know I said about with headings. I'm just showing you the different features that you have in Flipgrid. So once you click next, you're going to see. So I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, guys, I need you to tell me. I love it. I don't know if you can hear it.
What
you
is
probably
it?
Can
my
hear
kids
it anyway.
had a hard time with what is a heading.
So you can add more and delete this, change the board. I can put a frame. No, I'm gonna go to the stickers because I want to show you math teachers always get all bajiggity about they don't have math anything. They have 10 frames in here. I think it's in reactions. I don't know why it's in reactions, but it's in there. So you have symbols, and there's a 10 frame in here with shapes. Where's the 10 frame? It's in here somewhere. And my internet is not working. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with this, but the 10 frames is in here. So you can add this little stickers. Just these takes forever to load. Okay. Where's my math stuff? Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm a hot mess. Anyways, I don't, because I need to go up. There you go. Reactions. There you go. Okay, awesome. There's the math. So let's say that you can use the stickers. Let's add, I don't know, this one. And it's going to add it in here. So you can continue. So I'm going to click, and it's not, it will put it there just because it's this, the internet is slow. And I can continue my lesson. There you go. So I can continue my lesson here, and I can keep adding things. And I click, pause. I click next. And you're going to see that you have chunks of video.
So I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, guys, nothing. I need you to tell me.
And then
what is it? Oh, my kids.
You have my math lesson here.
So I can continue.
Come on, internet. Play it. Okay, there's the math. Well, you can see
I can continue my lesson here, and I can keep adding
with me. You can see that there's the clip is in there. What I'm trying to show you
so I can continue.
You can pause it, change whatever you have on your screen, and then record again, and it creates like segments. So you see that you have the segments here. When you click next, it's going to stitch everything together. I can take a selfie. I can just use this. I normally put a mustache on every single video, but this internet is not cooperating with me. So I'm not going to do that. Just pretend that I have a mustache, okay? So I confirm. It's going to upload my video. And that's it. It's going to be here. Once I double click, it's going to give me a link that I can share that with my students. I can put it in Schoology, in Canva, and I don't know, whatever platform you use, and it will work because we block YouTube. So videos are streamed in Drive. Sometimes they don't work. Most of the times they don't work. So, but they're streamed directly in the Microsoft servers. So they work. So I don't have to worry about sharing. Oh my gosh. See, my internet is not working. Well, they give me links in here. I think I have a, let me go back. There you go. This is what I was trying to show you. So the video will be there with the link. You can download it. You can embed it if you have Teams or Google Classroom. And if you have Remind, those buttons, you can connect your accounts and it automatically will push it there, which is amazing. And there's a little thing that I have for more info on the Flipgrid Shorts. Now, I'm just going to leave it here so you're familiar with that. Screencastify is how I started. Oh my gosh, I love me some Screencastify. It's an extension, so you have to go to the Google Chrome extension, and then it will put it in your Google Chrome. Oh my gosh, why is it not coming out? Well, whenever it decides to load, you will get also some features. I'm going to reset this. I don't know why it's not working. I'm sorry. Promise. I'm a doctor. I'm not a doctor. But we'll give you options just like WeVideo says. You want to record your webcam. If you have a document camera, it's asking, do you want to do it that way? Do you want audio? No audio. So okay, you see, I just have to refresh. This is the beauty of refreshing. Come on. The free version is amazing. You're having a problem loading your account info. Oh my gosh, no, come again. To show them this. Come on. So the free version has unlimited 5-minute videos. It's not saying like in WeVideo. I still think 5 minutes. We might be a little too short, but it's unlimited. It used to be not unlimited. I think it was 30 videos or something. But it's good. This is not loading, so sorry. I might not be able to share this with you, but the videos are there on the Genially. It's not cooperating with me. My internet today. I was just fine the previous session. I have Screencastify. Yeah, Screencastify is really easy. Overview. Okay, here are the stations. I'm going to go to 5. There you go. Okay, so if I click there, that's the video. That's not what I want. I want to go to the actual. I think I didn't link them. That's the problem. That's the problem. I have not linked them there yet. Come on. So the next one. So there's resources here already. So I'm showing you how to record here with WeVideo, that you can create GIFs. You can download directly into that downloads directly into Google Classroom, into Google Drive. It creates a folder. It's awesome. It's really cool. Loom is very, very, very similar. Now, I haven't played with Loom. All I know is that when you use Loom, you have a little circle down, and this is not a circle, it's a square. And at least for my district, I have that video because you have to upload everything. If it's in Google Drive, you have to upload it into WeVideo. Okay, but this is not working. In the video that I have in here, it shows you that if you create a video in Screencastify, there's a magical button that lets you share that video that you created directly into Edpuzzle, which is amazing. Oh my gosh, I love that. Which is pushing teachers to do 5-minute videos. Because sometimes they go on and on and on and on and on. And I'm like, no, honey, 5 minutes or less. So I don't know the specifications on Loom or if there's any restrictions on Loom, but I know me some Screencastify. And it's not cooperating with me, so I'm sorry. So I think the next one is Zoom. Yes. So I'm having issues with my internet. Hopefully this is going to work. So I'm just going to open a meeting with video off because I'm using my camera on StreamYard. And all I'm saying is, if you have Zoom for your kids, it will be super easy to just push play, people. It's like, why is it no host a meeting, video off? Just push play. It's going to record the lesson for you, and you already will have it available for your students. If you're already doing it, just record your lesson, and then just if there's a student who's missing, or it's absent, or they need a refresher, you'll have it available for them. So if you're using Zoom, like really consider doing this. And good internet, because my internet is not working. I am looking at this to see if you have any questions. Screencastify, Loom, haven't tried Web Video yet. You need Janet. Web Video is OMG amazing. Yes, super awesome. Okay, why is it? I need to log in. Maybe I need to log in. I'm getting all bajiggity at this because it's not letting me. The internet is so slow. I went to a classroom and the teacher was so afraid of recording, and she was doing a lesson on Zoom. So I went into the board and I said, just 1 second, let me tap on some, and I click on record, and I said, and that's it. And when you're done with your Zoom, it's going to be saved and you're done. Then I went back and I showed her how to access the video, and she was like, what? Oh my God, it's easy. Like, I mean, you're already, I think what teachers get bajiggity or afraid, or not afraid, but shy about recording is because who is going to watch the video? I'm like, look, like people look at my hot mess throughout my district and on Twitter. You're not going to look crazier than me. Do it for the kids, because they are the ones that need you, and they need your amazing knowledge. Lunch meeting. I'm just talking to the camera. So consider that and just do it. This does not need to be a Hollywood production. You just have to convey a message. Like I said, English is not my first language. I ramble a lot. I look at the ceiling just because I'm like, okay, how do you say this in English? Or my thought process just goes so fast because I'm weird, I guess. And as long as I can convey the message, that's all you really need. I do it for my teachers. Like, look, you're not going to look crazier than me. Just do it. Plus, you're only sharing it with your students. And yes, parents are going to see it, but I encourage teachers to do it because I want to know what verbiage the teacher is using so I can support them at home. I ask my son's teachers, would you mind recording how you do math? Because you do it differently than I do it, even though we taught the same grade level. I says, I want to do what you do. And I know that I do, let me do this. Oh, okay, see, I can't. And I'm not the teacher, it's you. So I want to use the exact same vocabulary that you're using. So that's why I encourage them to do it that way. All right, so when you are in Zoom, there's this button down here that says record. And it gives you two options. Record to the cloud. No. You have to pay for Zoom, and you only get a gig, and they only last for 30 days. So don't do that. So record to your computer. So once you click through your computer, you'll have this recording, and now whatever you're saying and doing with your kids gets recorded. The entire thing gets recorded. So just be mindful that it's recorded. Okay. And then once you're done, you click stop recording. And once you are done with the meeting, that's when it's going to tell you where do you want to save it. So at the end of my meeting, it's going to render the video. Now, where do you want to save the video? Desktop people, you have got to stop saving everything to your desktop. You need to stop. Just saying. Because there's this wonderful thing called Google Drive file stream that you can save everything to the cloud. Everything should be saved in the cloud because you don't know when that storm is gonna hit, and then you left your computer in the office or at school, and then you're like, where are my videos? Or you re-imaged your computer, or your computer got all bajiggity or whatever it is, and then it doesn't work, and all your videos are gone. What are you gonna do next, you desktop teacher? So save it to the cloud. So that way the videos are available anywhere you are. So you click, well, you can save it wherever you want to. I'm just saying that it just does not work for me, at least, because I want to have everything available whenever it is. And so I want to use either my phone or my district computer, or my personal computer, whatever it is. I want the videos to be available. And if something happens to my computer, no problem, because they're on the cloud. So you can create a new folder, or you can choose whatever it is. So I'm going to pick, I don't know, I think it already creates a folder for you. They're in the Zoom. So I'm going to click OK. And that's it. Your video is done. You just have to, at least in my district, you have to get that video, put it in with video, and then export it, and then you can share it. That's what you need to do in my district. But you might be able to share it directly with your students that way. So it's not super complicated. So we have 10 minutes left. I need questions. I have lots of questions. Yes. In 5 minutes, pay attention to the magic secret word that is going to go at the bottom. It's going to be case sensitive. Okay. So let me see if Screencastify is going to work now, which I don't know it would. It's the internet, I'm telling you. My router is a foot away from me and it's not working. But the video, it's in the Genially. It's in there. I don't have a hover cam. I've left it at the office. But the video is there. There is a trick that if you want to use at least hovercam records in Windows Media Player format, and we have Chromebooks for the most part. So you have to go into the settings and change it for it to save an MP4. And I have a video for that. I don't know if I put it in there. I think I did. It's in the video. It's in the video that it says watch, which I'm not playing, but it's there. Just know that if you use a document camera, at least in my district, you have to have an MP4, because otherwise, if you use a Chromebook and you have a Windows Media Player file, it's going to be like, well, where do you want me to play it? I don't have Windows Media Player in a Chromebook. It doesn't work. So anyways, all right. So let me see. Do I have anything else in here in my super fabulous class? Okay. So this is a class that I have. I'm just presenting it that way, but this is not really a presentation that I do on a convention like this. And I tell the teachers, this is how you can get a hold of me, and blah, blah, blah. So as you can see, this is self-paced. And I hope you guys can see the power of recording your lessons. It's, OMG, the best thing ever. All right, so let me move into the questions. I have 7 minutes. No, 8 minutes. I don't know how to count. Let me go down. We use Schoology in our district. Yeah. So if you use, depending on what you use, you can add them directly, or you can share them with a link. Totally, whatever, however you want to do it. Laura, when creating a video, not in Zoom, which is the best for novice? Well, okay. So if you go to, come on. Oh my God, this is so slow. Okay, here's the overview, the app overview. If you go to the app overview, he's going to give you a little bit of thing. If you are like a first-time person, if you have access to WeVideo in your district, I will suggest bite the bullet and do WeVideo, because once you get familiar and you're not a new teacher doing videos, it's going to give you the best of the best WeVideo. If you don't have access to WeVideo, I will stick to either Screencastify or the Flipgrid Shorts. Those are the ones I love. Now, Screencastify has a 5-minute limit on unlimited videos, but it's only 5 minutes. Flipgrid Shorts has 10-minute limit. I mean, if you're doing Zoom already and you're familiar with Zoom, then stick to Zoom, because you're already doing that. I always say teachers need to pick what they're comfortable with. Now, you can do a lot more in Screencastify. You can add text. You can cut the beginning and the end. When you have Zoom, you're recording and you're uploading however it is. Like, Zoom is not a video editor, so it just records the lesson. So it's depending on what you want to do. But I will say Shorts or Screencastify. Loom is very, very similar. I never used Loom, but yeah. Do you recommend any tracking cameras? Tell me more about tracking. I don't know what tracking cameras is. Oh, like a swivel. I'm not a fan of it because that means that you're doing whole group teaching. And I'm not a fan of whole group teaching. So I'll be like, I don't know about that. I'll be like, no. I'm not a fan, but you might be. It might work for you. It did not work for me in my classroom. But again, your classroom is not my classroom. So you do what works for you. Maybe you do want to do a video that you're showcasing and the camera follows you. I mean, the idea sounds amazing. It just, in my case particularly, I wouldn't use it. Yes, I'm not afraid to record. You shouldn't be, Teresa, re-recording. Just do it. Just do it. We're recording a video, not in Zoom. I already responded to that. Is it Zoom really recommended for our student videos? Jose Colon, I will, if you just want to record and not edit anything, and you cannot afford to learn anything because your brain is, then yes, by all means, if you're using Zoom already, just click the record button, and you can share that video to your students however your district lets you. If it's directly, or you have to put it like we have to put it in WeVideo because otherwise it won't work. In school, in Cypher Wi-Fi, it won't work because we will block it unless it's in WeVideo. So, but yeah, Zoom is not a WeVideo editor. The other ones are. It will let you add things to it. Is it? I sent you. Okay, I'll check my email. They will be deleted for the district Zoom cloud. Yeah, Elizabeth, when I was reading about the Zoom cloud saying it only lasts for 30 days and you have to have a paid account for you to have a Zoom thing. I think the Pro gets 1 gig and the other ones there's so many different Zoom types, but I'm not too familiar with it. And I know it's 1 gig if you are a Pro and they delete after 30 days, which is like that wouldn't work for me. I want to keep my video, so I always click on computer, save on computer. My district told us we are running out of space. Oh, okay, yeah, same thing. You see, just your computer has space. Just save it on the Google Drive. That's what I do. Or you can save it directly into OneDrive, because there's also OneDrive files in demand, which is the same thing. It just mirrors. It puts the cloud drive, either Google or Microsoft, into your hard drive, and it acts as a drive. It is OMG amazing. So down here, and of course it's not working. Okay, there you go. Okay, down here I have, this is my OneDrive. So I can see it directly in there, and this is my Google Drive. So depending on what I have, I can save directly there, and I love that. Love it. Love the fact that I can save directly into the cloud, because I have nothing saved on my hard drive because I don't know what's going to happen to my computer, and I don't want to be lost. I don't want my videos to be lost. So that's why I do it. We will have to be concerned if we record about student privacy because other parents will see it. It wouldn't be any different than Google Classroom. I'm saying, because you can also see, you wouldn't see their faces, you'll see the names, I guess. Yeah, if you record in Zoom, you will see. I will put the faces to the side, but and I will mute the students so they doesn't show up on the screen. I will use Zoom as a recorder to record myself and record with a hover cam or a document camera my lesson. I wouldn't really showcase students because yes, then that's privacy infringement because you're showing the kids' names and the kids' names. No, faces and names. But yeah, I concur with you, Amanda. Love that. So but thank you. Even though with the technical difficulties, I'm like, used to, Elizabeth, my kids, oh my God, I love my kids. I'll go into classrooms and they go, Mr. Cordial. I love it. I'm a child. I'm a kid at heart. So when I was looking into character analysis, I always use Pikachu, and I love anime and Disney movies and Pixar shorts. I'm like, do you remember when you said that? Like, how do you think Pikachu felt? And they were like, oh, okay. So yeah, it just makes it fun. Loom doesn't have a time limit. Oh, I did not know that I have seen record up to 15 minutes. Okay, that makes me, because then you have like 20-minute videos. That's a lot. That's a lot for a student that is not familiar with it. Okay, so I have 1 minute. You have the word at the bottom. It is case sensitive. And then it should be like looking. I'm just looking at the questions. And I don't know if I got to all of them because I could just going up and I saw more questions on the top. But, okay, let me see. I'm a screencaster finding you this year. Well, thank you. Thank you. I just train parents on an agreement before they have access to Zoom. Yeah, each district does it differently. We also have a little thing they have to sign saying that they're agreeing to be part of it. And I think I am out of time.
Showing up.
Thank you for coming and listening to my rap.
Manny, thank you so much. I mean, it has been an outstanding session. Really, we can't thank you enough for the time that you took and for sharing all your experiences and all your ideas and suggestions. Extremely valuable. Attendees, just to echo what Manny just said a couple of minutes ago, notice the secret word that is being displayed at the bottom of the screen right now. You're going to need that when you receive your email with the link to the certificate for this session in order to open it and enter your name. And a tip that I heard Manny mention is save it to your Google Drive, not to your desktop.
That's right.
Save it. Right. Save it to be smart. Be smart. Desktops have issues.
Desktop people.
Yeah. And again, we have to close here because we literally have to get prepared for a session that's beginning 9 minutes from now at 2 o'clock. But again, thank you so much for everybody joining us. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And thank you so much for your time, Manny.
No, welcome. Come back at 3. I have my last session is at 3 with all kinds of apps that I can just show you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right. You'll have a great rest of your afternoon.
Hi. Bye.